My name's Xavier. Make sure you hit that like. This is Juice Crypto Talks. In today's video, we're just going to be sharing some information on a site that I wanted to show you guys. It's called CoinGlass. Now, before we get into this is not financial advice, but the sole purpose of this video is to educate you guys so you can find the best tools to actually help you do your market research, help you with your trading, and just help you have success in the crypto space. That's just why I created this YouTube channel. It's just to give back to you guys. YouTube is free. It's free content. I can't help everyone with my consulting, my students that I do consulting as that's a paid like a paid situation, but with YouTube I can promote as much free information to you guys so you guys can still get in and do your own research. Again, this is not financial advice. So in this video I'm just going to share with you guys a site that I also use, and the reason why I use it. It's called CoinGlass. The reason why I use it is for those that like to do futures or check your futures markets, or check for specific what's happened with order books or with liquidation or with shorts and long positions. This site is great and has great value for this. So currently right now I wanted to go to the longs and shorts to kind of see like what's really happening right now in the market, how everyone's feeling. Currently right now we can see that the longs are in full control right now of these markets right now, 61.18% in the last 5 minutes. For the 15-minute chart, it's 57%. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is pretty even. Currently right now, the shorts are still in control. For those who are, doing like longs positions for 5 to 15 minutes, you could check this out, and this gives you a good estimate on whether or not if you should go longer position or go short. I mean, it gives you the percentage. It gives you kind of a more of an idea, not financial advice, but whether or not if you want to put in a specific short or long position, depending on the type of currency. Now, another thing that this does also is it does also show you the different exchanges also to go long short on. So it gives you more of an indication on what specific like for example Binance is going long or OKX is going short. And then specifically for those who have actually more money to invest, you can do what's called arbitrage trading, and then this is how you can actually scoop up a little bit more of the cream by going on to different specific exchanges and using these exchanges. For example, if BTC's price is at 22,369, but if I move it to this other exchange right now because it's showing that it's 22,700, I could potentially move that to another exchange, and from that exchange I would be in a profit a little bit more than what it was on one exchange. One exchange had it for 22,369, had it for 22,679 or 780. So I'm going to move it to whatever exchange that's on and actually get the higher value for BTC. So that's the benefit of arbitrage trading. And with the long and short position, it gives you some idea of what's going on. Some other things that you can check which work really good, you can actually check the order books for specific pairs for USDT and some other ones on here, USDT, USD. You can see the sell wall right now. The sell wall is a little bit bigger than the buy wall for BTC USDT, so we might be seeing some pressure of some sells coming in very soon, which is going to be great to see. I do think the market is going to be moving down to the short side pretty soon, as we're just looking at this chart right now. We're just looking at BTC on a 30-minute chart. This is a 30-minute chart, so definitely want to zoom out before we make any decisions, but we could see that right here currently when it touched the resistance line, put a sell order. We took a profits around it in this area over here, which we sold to take profit right here. And the reason why we made that position is because of the butterfly pattern that we had come up on the chart, which on this butterfly pattern where you want to enter the position to put a sell is you want to put it right here where the D is at. So I put the sell position at the D, and I wrote it down to about the 50% to about the 61.8%. That's ideally where I usually take profits from a move like this. Usually when it's a short down like this, I always usually pull at the 50% to the 61.8 I never get too greedy, and I never try to get too greedy and wait to the 61.8%. I usually don't, because if I did on this this aspect, as you guys can see, it didn't hit the 61.8%, and I could have lost that trade, and I could have lost money on that short. So it's important to never be greedy. Usually between the 50 to 61.8% is range is usually when I just go ahead and take. And then anything more additional, it's just a benefit. So you could set up, if you wanted to, you could set up 3 take profits. You could have took one at the 38.2. That could have been your first take profit. Then you could have done a second take profit, and then you could have had a third take profit. And if it didn't hit the third take profit and it began to pull out, you could then, if it pulled back, then you could go ahead and close that position at a minimum loss, compared to you would have won 2 positions and you would have lost the position, which is still better than not having any positions. So for those who are looking to do that aspect, that's kind of a situation which you can do. But I wanted to share this site with you guys because it has a ton of information. I hope it gives you some insight, and to check in if you want to short a long position. Also to check to see what markets are liquidating, what pairs are liquidating, what's the volume of the liquidation. So then you can make an analysis on whether or not you want to put a buy or you want to wait till the market tanks, because there's so many people putting liquidations, and then you can dollar cost average and get a better position and hit more profits. Not financial advice, but always do your own research. See you guys soon.